So did the 11th gen here poop the bed? Because I cannot get it quickly to display anything. No post screen, no anything. And I've rebooted it a couple times. But we're going to go into more detail of what I've done, see if we can diagnose this together. So stay right there. All right, so yeah, wiggling the mouse did not help. Keyboard did not help. Meanwhile, this is not the keyboard or the mouse I was using. She does have a Corsair mouse, gaming mouse, and a gaming keyboard, which the keyboard used to light up all the time. It is a hardwired, so it's a cabled keyboard. Unplugging it and plugging it into any USB port does not work. The mouse does light up. The dongle's in the back of the motherboard, was where it was upstairs. And nothing. I can unplug. I rebooted it twice. No post. So this is way before we even get to Windows. There is no post from this. This does not have a graphics card. We were solely working off of our HDMI and DisplayPort, and this can display both of them at the same time. But even if I just take them both out and then just plug one in, either one, no display. And no display on the screen, that is. So we have a different keyboard, different mouse. We have our, we're hooked up here. We're gonna power it on, and hopefully this isn't gonna be a real short video because the only thing that was plugged in, I did unplug the keyboard. The only other thing I did not unplug was the mouse. And she did have one speaker wire going into this. So let's see what happens. So this does turn on. So the unit does turn on. But last time we turned it on, the pump LED did not come on. So I do want to note that. So I don't know if this is going to be a real short video. But we were having a problem before where the computer would go to the monitors, it would put the monitors to sleep and it would not wake it. So I'm wondering if this PC is starting to experience or exhibit some behaviors that are not normal. So no matter what the power settings were, the computer I always have never to sleep, but the display would go off, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever we set it for. But we're still getting no display out. So I am wondering. Now, the other thing I did do is, now that I'm thinking about it, I removed the RAM because I wanted to double check. I was pretty sure it had DDR4 and I couldn't reuse this RAM in the new Z790. Oh yeah, it is a Z790. I thought it was a Z690. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, this is DDR4. So we're gonna go ahead and power this off. I'm gonna recheck that RAM because now that I'm thinking about it, you may run into this, and this may be all it is. And I took this outside and blew it off a little bit, and there's kind of some dust in here. But all I did was remove this one module. We are going to reseat it in the same one, which is the most outer DIMM slot. Never know what it is. Let's try it again. See what happens. And you can clearly see the RGB on this rear fan, so we know it's running. I did hear 2 clicks last time, and I heard it again. So I know it's seated, plus the RGB is even working. Now that's not an indication that the RAM is working. But look, we just got a post. So, pretty short video, but I'm glad we got it back because we do need to pull, well, I need to pull some info, or she needs to pull some info off of this just to be certain she has her info. She can put it on my Synology, and then she can also I want her to save it on a thumb drive, because then we're going to upgrade her. And stay tuned for that video, because that video is coming up very soon. Shortly after you see this, we're upgrading her to the a new case. Good chance it's a new case. If she doesn't like the way the case, she likes the way the case looks, but we're not sure if, because the case is physically larger, so it's longer and wider, and I don't know if, I think it might be a little bit taller than this. But if she doesn't like the way it looks on the desk, then we're going to keep this case and put new components in here. But if she likes the new case, which is a NZXT H9 Flow, non-RGB, but we're going to put RGB in it, so because she likes the lights. So, but anyway, we are back in good standings with this for now. That way she can do what she needs to do. And yeah, I'll get her up and running with a new one, because I really don't need anything that she has on it, because we're going to put a fresh new Windows install, Windows 11. But she's getting a new motherboard. She's getting the Z7090 live mixer, which is the purple and white, and motherboard, which is going to look great in that white case. We're getting new DDR5 RAM. We're getting a 12600K. We're getting a new 360 Corsair. Was it the IH or the H150i or I150H? One of those for the 360 millimeter radiator. And then we're going to match those fans. So whatever fans those come with, I have to get the other fans yet. So I still don't have those fans. And we have to get like 5 or 6 more of those fans for that case. So it just looks proper, because we don't want it too empty, because she doesn't have a graphics card. She doesn't need one. So, but yeah. So anyway, stick around for that. And but this thing's all set. I'm not going to fuss with this thing anymore. Anyway, feel free to leave comments down below if you wish. Sorry it was kind of short, but anyway, it is what it is. And go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon next to the subscription button to get notified for any future videos that I do post. And give this thing a thumbs up to show support, please, 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 and help if there is any kind of algorithm. And also, until next time, take care.